Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. Looking down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They have
Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When the defense watched film last week, they saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Handoff to the single back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He caught it. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field and get some more points.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Moves around to clear up the vision. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Back open in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead. I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Pulls and fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Wants to throw on third. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He makes the connection. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely leveled by the defender on that one. Now you got to wonder how many more times this coordinator wants to call that play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellington. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now improvising. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Some misdirection with the counter, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Tackled there by the defense.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper on in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by...
Got a lot of running room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll return it from the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He now has 53 yards rushing in this one and well on his way to a 1,400-yard season. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Line getting set on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Golden Gophers are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward. Play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misconnection, it's second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Quick release by the QB. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes a connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, getting the tackle for a loss.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Floating away. And he avoids the tackle with the slide.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you can see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. A dynamic return. Explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Using his legs, it's Proctor. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick handoff. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking for room, it's Proctor.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Going for it all. And that one's way too far for everybody.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the 4th quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
They want to throw it. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a back.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Pollard. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is.
Just plowing down the field. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The play action fake. Using the quick game. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Going to the running game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Nevada. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good